Angels 22.
Tally on them.
Got a lock. Maybe too close.
I'm clear, I'm clear.
You launch now,
I'll take it. He launched.
Hawk out.
Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well and welcome to the Dune Dynamic Campaign, Day 12, The Coming Storm. Bendy, hump it.
Yeah, welcome back everyone. Day 12, as Cap said, The Coming Storm. So if we scroll down to the map there, we can see sectors pretty much as they were last time. Not a lot of progress being made sector-wise, but certainly a lot of airframes have been bought this session, so we hope to see a lot of Tier 5 kit in the field. The title suggests, the storm is coming, so there will be severely limited visibility, heavy cloud and dust cover, so expect visibility down to somewhere in the region of about 3 miles below the cloud cover, and above the cloud cover it's pretty clear. So let's have a look at the synopsis for today. So the incoming sandstorm, obviously worse than anticipated, and it could last a few days, this being the first day. Because there's been a drastic reduction in spice refining planet-wide, the price of spice has increased to 95,000 per gram, and this is a record high. So obviously every single spice container that we ferry is now worth about 20% more than what it was before. I've also included a structures tab, if you'd like to navigate to that, please, Cap. So this is just an overview of the various structures that we have in the game on dedicated tab here. Some of these have not been purchased yet, and the first 4 here relate to special weapons, which is the first time that we're going to be seeing special weapons this mission, and we'll talk about those in a second. And if you scroll down, we see the rest of the standard structures that we have as well. There we go. Okay, so again, airfield ammo storage there at the bottom, or fuel storage there at the bottom. If you destroy those, and obviously you're going to debilitate the opposing team's ability to get fuel at their airbase, so aim for those. Okay, if we go on to special weapons. So each of the commanders has one special weapon deployment that they can make if they so choose. More will be coming in over the course of future missions. But for now, Atreides have deployment of Special Forces troops, and Harkonnen have the ability to incite a Fremen wave to appear anywhere they want on the map. These weapons do cost a certain amount, so the weapon costs 200,000, and that will be debited as soon as it's used. So obviously the commanders need to weigh up the cost of deploying these versus how much spice is going to cost them. The weapons are not available for the first 30 minutes of the game, so after that time they can be deployed, and for each side they will deploy 3 groups of troops or Fremen infantry here, as described. So 8 infantry, 3 machine guns, and 3 anti-tank troops in each set. For the Atreides, they will come in on Chinooks and land, and the Fremens will appear in their most sneaky way without being detected. So if they are activated, then obviously expect some destruction to go on wherever they appear. And that's pretty much it for this week.
Roger. Guys, let's just have a quick look at today's teams. Blues, Kaladane, Chef, Elo, Matrix, Rage, High Fire, not me actually this week, Drop, Unexpected, Grump, Red, ooh, big turnout, Bypass, Kingston, Plisk, Kelso, Poosh, Jigsaw, Mems, Bendy, Cujo, Milo, Fly, Red, and the Tuxinator.
So from last mission, we had hoped to capture the miner. However, due to a series of issues, we were unable. What remains is we have to take a single ground unit to Groom Lake, and we have to destroy the northern SA-11 site that's there. Fortunately, the actual SA-11 launchers themselves have been destroyed, but what remains are the short-range surface-to-air missile systems and the AAA, as well as the convoy on the ground. So that's going to be our primary focus today, in addition to capturing spice, is to get the miner, destroy the enemy cap that will have respawned, and destroy all of the units at that North SA-11 site. If we are successfully capture the sector, then we're going to try and proceed onto Mirage Sink South, and our aim here is to try and degrade the air defense there, so to take out the SA-11 sites and to destroy the cap fighters are there, so that we will have freedom of movement in that sector, but if the enemy wishes to enter it, they will have to fight through the SAM systems and the fighters that are there. So flights today, we're going to be splitting up into Atrius, which is going to be air-to-air. That's Space Chef, Elo, and Fire. Space Chef, you're going to be in the F-14 out of Mesquite, and Fire also out of Mesquite in the F-16. Elo, correction, Space Chef, you'll be out of Lincoln, not Mesquite. Fire, you're out of Mesquite. However, you won't be able to spawn any air-to-air weapons for the first 10 minutes as they're coming in on the shipment. But Space Chef and Elo, your initial task is going to be defending that shipment. Then it'll be air to ground of Kaladin, High, and Rage, an F-16s and an A-10. Then logistics will be Matrix and Unexpected, and Grump, you're going to be assisting the ground attack in an Apache, and I'll explain what's going to go on with that in a moment. And then finally we have Drop, who's going to be in a Warbird, whose job will be to hunt down the sandworms and to nobly sacrifice himself in order to put the said worm to sleep and protect the helicopters. So spice harvesting is going to be fairly simple. We've got a refinery northeast of Mesquite that's fairly close by, so it'll just be simply a case of going there. Both the refinery and the crates are pretty much next to one another, so it's just trying to move them as fast as possible. There's also an additional refinery to the northwest of Lincoln. Unexpected, you're going to be going to the one at Lincoln to the northwest, and Matrix, you're going to be going to this one here to the northeast of Mesquite.
I assume that's after I've set up the Patriot.
After you set up the Patriot, I'll go through that in a moment. So as for the SA-11 site, this is the basic order that's going to happen. So first we need to clear out the enemy cap. We have an existing Patriot site in the north that will help deal with those, but Matrix, you're going to be building another one in the south. I won't activate the sector until you've built that Patriot site, because a number of the enemy caps spawn in and around it, and I'm hoping to pick them off pretty much as soon as they spawn in. Once that's done, then it's going to be taking down the SA-11 launchers for the northern site in the miner. This task has already been completed last mission, so we don't have to worry about that, but it will have to be done for the 2 sites in Mirage Sink South. Next, then, we'll be taking down the short-range surface-to-air missile systems. It's the SA-15 and SA-8. That'll be 2 harms from an F-16. This is to enable the Apache to get in close to be able to look for the site with its fire control radar. Visibility is going to be very poor. It's enough that you can fly in it, but finding targets is extremely difficult. But not for the Apache. Because of its radar, it's able to pick out lots and lots of units with immense ease, and can then use its camera to laser those targets and allow the F-16s to drop laser-guided bombs through the cloud. The task then for the Apache and the F-16 and A-10 is to destroy the convoy. We have a group of Leopards and Strikers who will take about 50 minutes to drive to the site. But once they're there, provided the convoy is destroyed, they can destroy all remaining units. But the convoy has to be taken out. Otherwise, they will suffer severe losses and maybe even be completely destroyed. And it'll be up to the fixed-wing aircraft to destroy everything. And with the low visibility, that may be a problem. So on to destroying the cap then, as mentioned before, fairly simple. Pop the Patriots down, shoot the cap. We've done it 3-4 times before. I've got perceived no issues with this. Matrix, I'll tell you, I'll put an F10 mark where you got to put that Patriot site. It's right next to Mesquite, so it's only a mile or 2.
Right.
Primary task will be for Space Chef and Elo to get southeast, same as you did last mission, to defend the supply aircraft that's coming in. Because if that's shot down, we have no air-to-air weapons at Mesquite, and we lose a whole bunch of other kit as well. Then, once I'm satisfied, we'll activate the sector and just engage those enemy fighters. As for the SA-11 site, so the south site has been completely destroyed. So there's nothing remaining there. We don't have to worry about it. And it's just that northern site, somewhere around Papa Bravo 25. It does move around, so I don't expect it to be in exactly the same place, but it will likely be somewhere in the northern area of that valley. Then, as mentioned, the convoy will transit from the new war factory that's somewhere near the logistics point in Papa Bravo 78, correction, in 87. Then, instead of spending a helicopter to go all that long way and spend a lot of time and fuel, just going to get some Humvees to drive at full chat to Room Lake. I expect this will take about 50 minutes. So we did have some issues last mission with people not quite understanding where some of the SAM sites are. So this is only approximately where the SAM sites are, as they will move around. But key is in the minor, we have that remaining SA-11 site. The SA-11 launcher is gone, but we still have 8 SA-8, 13 and 15. So short-range air defense, all of which cannot shoot you if you're above 25,000 feet sea level. So as long as you're above 25,000 feet, you've got no issues with running into that. Once we get into Mirage Sink South, there are 2 active SA-11 sites, which have a range of roughly 21 miles. And there's one in the east of that sector and one in the west further towards Tonopah Range. If you are not pointed directly at the site, the SA-11 seems to have a much more difficult time of locking on. So if you get it on your RWR, try and put it either to the left or right of you, and it's likely that it won't be able to shoot at you. If we end up in Mirage Sink North for whatever reason, there are still 2 SA-3 sites there. They have relatively short range, so as long as you just stay laterally clear of them, you'll be okay. We did observe some SA-15s that are Harkonnen units that have been on the move towards Tonopah. I'm expecting that those are being preemptively moved there in order to provide air defense for when they eventually capture the sector. As for their home sector, though we won't be going that far today, there is a couple of SA-11s and an SA-11, and at least 2 SA-6 sites. Then as to usual SOPs for Lincoln and Mesquite, it's going to be taking off to the south, landing to the north. We do have a bit of wind today, and it's from the northeast, so you will have a slight tailwind for about 10 to 14 knots at Lincoln, which is not ideal, but we can't really help it with the way the airfield's laid out. So just make sure you are not fully loaded with all of the fuel tanks you can get. Just take what you need, so there's no risk of you running off the end of the runway. Same for Mesquite. You will have a slight tailwind on takeoff, but the runway is much longer, so that's less of a threat. I expect for Rage that will be a bigger problem for you, so make sure you do not fully load up the A-10. You're not going to need an enormous number of munitions. You're much better off being slightly lighter loaded, making sure you get in the air and you're more maneuverable once you are there. That is the end of the brief. Are there any questions, concerns, etc.?
Welcome in, viewers. Now, usually I fly, but this time you guys, the valued viewers, have asked me to just film. So sacrificed flying and just film. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll be sort of attached to the blue side, so I'll only see what the blue kind of radars and sensors see. If any reds come into blue sensor range, I'll see them as well. Otherwise, I'm just going to be watching. If you want to change it so that I can see reds as well, let me know. If you want me to go flying again, let me know. But, you know, I do what I need to do at the end of the day. That's it. We'll wait until guys start taking off.
Special falling.
Go ahead.
Someone's taken off here. It is Matrix. And who else do we have here? We have Rage A10, Caladane F16, Fire F16, and I think Grump's coming in F16 too. And who do we have here? Drop in Spitfire.
Spaceship, any contacts on your radar?
Blood Space FM, I have one contact heading north at the range of about 70 miles. I have at least 2 contacts bearing 120, 52 miles hot.
Roger, those contacts are outside our sector, so engage, just caution, they are outside the sector. I think they'll enter the sector before you hit them, so there's no danger of running into the sector to the south.
Copy.
Hello, contact.
Engaging the 4 bandit. Do you want me to crank left or right?
Left, please. Spaceship, have not got them on scope yet.
Copy. I was able to shoot only one Fox Street.
That really is just a waste of ammo.
Roger, you're about 10 nautical miles from the border, Space Chef, so keep going until you are happy and then turn left 347 once you need to go cold.
But I'm officially not on the blue side, so I can't help out. I can only watch.
347, copy.
Hello, contact with Mud.
Hello, can you tune to 232?
232, copy.
Hello, you're clear for takeoff.
You have the enemies on the scope? I don't have them on RWR.
Negative. I don't know what they are. They could be F-86s.
Copy.
Can you visually look behind you and see if you can see any contrails? The C-130 is about to arrive at Mesquite.
No eyes.
Roger. I think I have to keep going, taking you north. I'm hoping they're chasing you and not the C-130.
Well, this is an
Matrix
interesting
is
view.
very close to deploying the Patriot.
It's an interesting takeoff method.
Copy.
I've not seen this one before.
Maybe I'll make a right turn and check on my scope if I can find them.
Yeah, Spaceship, if you turn left 257 now.
257.
Cool, Mesquite has been resupplied. Calalane, fire, you can now take 2 times AIM-120 Bravos.
Blood knock, hello. Heading.
He made it up. Go, hello.
Fire, radio check.
Aha, our first red is spotted, look. Sneaking over the border. Like a sneaky, sneaky red.
Blood, go in. Fire, you need to tune to 233 for air to ground. You're also quite quiet. If you can turn your microphone up, we appreciate it. Copy.
Radio check, 43 guys, gonna go warm.
Okay, Patriot is active. Fire, you can
Loud and clear, high.
hold position for the moment. Okay, Calalane. Calalane, you're clear for takeoff. Caution, everyone. It appears both the Northern Patriot and Northern Hawk site are inoperative.
Copy that.
The Patriot site is now active. Continue on your current bearing until you activate the sector.
Copy, activate the erg.
Roger, they may spawn quite close to you. If you're able to engage them with some Fox 3s, then do so. The active Patriot is behind you off to your left-hand side by Mesquite. The Northern Patriot does not seem to either shoot or respond to the commands I'm giving it.
Copy, I see the mark on map.
Blood fire on 233. Roger, fire, you can now load up with AIM-120 Bravos as your air-to-air weapon. We're down 1 F-16 air-to-air, so you may be tasked with some air-to-air duties. Caladane, expect to have some hostiles spawn in front of you, approximately 28030 nautical miles. They will be Su-33s.
Blood knock, hello. Bandit.
Blood fire, there are no Bravos here, just Charlies. And I am loaded up and ready to take off.
Roger, fire, you are clear for takeoff. After takeoff, turn right and head bearing. Caladane, your hostiles are 2 times Su-33, 26313 nautical miles, Angels 20 cold. If you can try and attract their attention, we appreciate it. Space Chef, you've got 2 times hostiles, 16613 nautical miles engaged.
Copy,
We do have a Patriot that's shooting at them, they're about to dive.
Patriot is engaged.
Roger, Caladine, hold off for a moment. I've got Space Chef, he's going to shoot at them as well. Space Chef, just put some shots into them. I expect the mountain might, in fact, stand by. Okay, Space Chef, we've got Splash 1. Splash 2, both destroyed by the Patriot. Oh yeah, Space Chef, turn right 25816 nautical miles, 2 times Su-33, cold at Angels 20. Caladane, you've got 2 times hostiles, 27628 nautical miles, and 1 times friendly at 29111 nautical miles. The hostiles are currently cold. Hello, turn left 205.
Patriot splashed something right in front of me.
05, copy.
Special Fox 3.
be trashed because they're heading away quite fast.
Right, stay heading against Evo.
Hello, turn right 221.
One, copy.
Bloodmark, Rage, request takeoff.
Rage after takeoff, turn right to about 300.
Hot. 2 of them.
300.
Spaceship, I'm losing track on those SU-33s as they're low. Turn right 012.
012.
And Caladane, if you turn right 330. Hello, your target 2 times MiG-21, 229, 17 nautical miles, Angels 13, hot.
Copy that, on them. Hello, Fox 3.
Blood fire. Declare bogey off my nose. 24 miles, Angels 23.
Friendly.
Copy.
Hello, Splash 1, second is still active. You've got 5 miles, Angels 12.
Hello, Fox 3.
Miss. Merge 2 miles.
Oh, hello, don't die.
He's off to your left, low.
Don't die, hello.
Route suggests flare.
That would be a sad loss of an F-16. Did he die? Did he die?
Spaceship, turn left 304, 1 times MiG-21.
Got shot down by a MiG.
304. I see a splash.
Oh, dearie me.
Hey, firm, that's LO. 1 times MiG-21. Stand by. 297, 12 nautical miles low at Angels 12. Notching left. Spaceship, report contact on radar. Your contact's now 285, 10 nautical miles, Angels 13, moving right to left.
I guess if it's an emergency, I can always jump in on blue side.
Yep, got a Fox 3 on him.
Caladane fire, the remaining MiG-21 is about to be dealt with, and the 2 SU-33s appear to be heading back to Groom Lake, so you'll proceed with your tasking. Caladane engage the SA-15 and SA-8, expected in Prapor Bravo 25, currently 28336 nautical miles. Spire, stand by in case Caladane's harms are ineffective.
Roger that. I've got this MiG-21 that's turning into me. It's within AIM-120 range. Should I shoot it?
Negative, that's friendly. Spaceship, you got any missiles remaining?
One Phoenix.
Friendly MiG-21.
Roger, Spaceship, turn hot 270. Not MiG-21, it's Spaceship.
270.
Oh, roger that.
Yeah, your missile was a bust. It's Spaceship, he's just turning through you, he's going to engage the MiG-21.
Yeah, he wasn't replying on IFF for some reason.
Visibility is better than expected.
What's going on here?
Spaceship not Ali.
Anti-radiation missile being fired by the Blue Frog. Oh, it's run out of beans, look. It's out of beans.
Spaceship, your contact now
Most unfortunate.
287 at 16 nautical miles.
16.
Missed.
It's 1 MiG-21 at Angels 13, he's currently cold.
Oh, he's fired everything
We've
there.
got 2 SU-33s off to the south, currently no threat. Spaceship, climb, I don't want you to run into that SAM site.
Climbing.
Fire, if you turn left to 210, I also realised I had changed you out from air to air to air to ground and I got you on the wrong frequency, so you can turn back to 232.
Copy that, going to 232.
Turn left at 190, 2 times SU-33, Angels 20. Currently 2 nautical miles.
Scene, engaging.
Roger, they're moving right to left, so you're going to make your shots a little bit shorter here.
Copy.
Caladin Mac.
Caladane, confirm you've got an active SA-15.
Yep, that's active SA-15.
Beautiful stuff. Matrix, correction, Spaceship, I've lost that MiG-21 off scope.
Still have him.
Roger.
Fox 3.
Rage, spike
Fox 3.
Fire's gone cold.
Spaceship turning cold. Splash.
Good shacks, Caladane. Now, try and locate and engage the convoy. Caution, you do have the sector to the north. Make sure you remain south of the site. Say again, Spaceship, if you manage to kill him.
Splash 1.
Very nice. Spaceship, you can RTB. There should be air-to-air weapons available for you at both Mesquite and Lincoln. I'll just double check on the quantities.
Copy, RTB Mesquite.
One fire, lost set of targets, request sector.
Fire, turn cold immediately, 016.
016, going cold, defensive, missile fired on me.
Spaceship defensive. 29.
Spaceship, you're probably alright, just full burner, descend 058.
058.
Calada, you might want to turn left 062 just to avoid, we've got some S-33s coming up from the south. Rage, if you turn right 315, you should remain safe.
315.
Fire, target has gone cold, you can now turn hot 135.
Red 4 Hind moving in. 2 Red 4 Hind moving in.
Fire, target is now 13613 nautical miles cold. I've only got one on scope, but I saw 2 before.
Copy that. Scene. Got him locked.
Roger, he's cold, so it's going to be a very short range shot.
Copy.
Target appears to be turning hot now, I recommend shoot.
Fox 3, 9 miles.
Notch left.
Missile spitball, going defensive.
Your steer for cold is 360. Splash 1, nice. Fire, I've got an F-86 that needs dealing with. Just if you can use your 9Xs, it's at 02623 nautical miles. Angels 13.
02623 nautical miles.
Rage, you can now turn left towards the target 26738 nautical miles.
Copy that.
Yeah, it appears there's actually no fog at all, it's just low cloud.
Spaceship inbound to Lincoln, 10 miles.
You're clear to land.
Copy, clear to land.
Fly enters the fray in a Mirage.
Caution, SA-13 just went live. Unable to see through the cloud. It's fine, I can find him.
I've already lost one F-60 and I do not want to lose another. If you only got JDAMs?
Roger.
Yeah, hit the SA-13 to kill that threat.
Spaceship on time.
Suggest a safety Caladane if you can identify the units on your camera at a distance, low level, and then you climb to actually drop the weapons. Fire, have you got the F-86 visual?
Flash.
Beautiful stuff.
Like Grump is ready for takeoff.
Raise, Valley Convoy.
Just down to internal fuel, I have 2 times, or 3 times, or correction, 2
Raise,
times
Valley Convoy, 28 miles.
Like
1
Grump
times 9X.
9X.
Fire, I need you to RTB to Lincoln and rearm air-to-air. Your steer for Lincoln is left 352. You're landing on the north runway.
352 landing on the north.
Lincoln traffic spaceship runway vacated.
Ah, Grump's in. Hello, Grumptastic. What you doing?
Grump is ready to take off from Lincoln. Request takeoff.
Roger, Grump, you're clear for takeoff. You're clear across the runway. The F-14 has landed. After takeoff, turn onto 238.
Grump, clear for takeoff. Resume navigation 238.
Bloodline Rage. Is the friendly convoy anywhere near the target area?
Affirm, so it will be circling the target area. Rage, if you now turn left 297, the target is in Papa Bravo 25. If you can locate the site itself, it should be doing a lap around the target.
Well, I have tally on the convoy. I just want to make sure it's the right one.
Roger, that should be hostile. Confirm it's approximately 302.
Affirm, I see BMPs and PTRs.
That's the one. You need to primarily kill the T-80s, then the BMP-2s. The BTRs we should be able to deal with our own ground units.
Guardians on final runway, or runway 36 at Lincoln County, request permission to land.
Fire, you are clear to land.
Fire, clear to land runway 36, on final.
Blood Chef, can you confirm you want me to rearm full air-to-air?
Rearm air-to-air.
Copy.
Another mirage. 2 mirages occurring. This feels problematic.
Blood Crump, can you drop a marker on the map so I can see where exactly I'm going so I can set a waypoint?
Say should be labeled SAM sign.
Copy that, thank you.
Oh dear.
Rage, Shack T80 times 2.
Nice work, Rage. If you can get the BMP2s, we're in business.
Did you notice you landed with all your bags still on?
Yeah, I realized that after I landed.
I don't know if that might have dragged you a little too much.
It may have, but I also hit just short of the runway because trying to hit the very end. It's all good. I saved the Empire some money.
SA-13 Shack, Shilka Shack.
Yep, it's all in one piece.
If the convoy stops, then focus your weapons on the convoy.
Bloodfire, do you want me to rearm with Bravos or Charlies this time?
Convoy is moving even though it's taking hits.
That's fine.
It's not going anywhere.
In which case, just to focus on the AAA.
Yep. RTB Winchester.
Roger, I'll tell you what to rearm with when you get back. Your steer for home
Hey, Chef, I don't know what he wants me to put on here.
105.
Say again?
I don't know what he wants me to put on here. Charlies or Bravos this time.
What's your plan?
I guess you have a look at what we have in stock and take what makes sense to you.
Yeah, fire your air-to-air, so take the best weapons you can.
Roger that. Rearm me with Charlies.
Space Chef rearm.
Roger, Space Chef. Currently no air-to-air is required, but we do have some hostile reds in the east of Mirage 6 North. Just some Mirage 2000s. I'm going to hold you on the ground for the moment, but be prepared to scramble.
Copy, I will hold short.
Rage, once the BMP2s are taken down, start working your way through the BTRs and the Pumas.
Copy that. The BMPs are down.
There's still a lot of AAA active there, so just don't get too close to the site.
Roger.
Bloodfire, rearmed, refueled, ready to go. Standing by at Lincoln.
Roger, fire. It's going to be a similar deal. Just hold short and be ready to scramble.
Fire, Chef.
Yes, sir.
How do you like my paint job?
Your paint job looks pretty awesome.
Watch that AAA range. You should be able to stay a few kilometers
very
outside. Maybe get a range about 5 miles.
That's a lot of A10.
Want me to check the SA-11?
That's the plan.
Roger, roger.
But expect a whole bunch of SU-33s.
Roger. Anyone taking off for landing in Mesquite, or am I clear to land?
Currently not there, you are clear to land. The airfield is yours. Rage, how much of the convoy remains?
I think 2 kind of strikers and a couple of trucks.
Roger, probably Pumas. If you can take those out, then we should be good. I've already got a striker that's engaging with tow missiles against the site itself. apologies, keep you folks on the ground and the quiet. It appears the Reds are not coming to attack us, so here's what's going to happen. You can stay on the ground for the moment. Caladane is currently rearming with harms and air-to-air. Once he's airborne, we're going to activate Mirage Sync South, and we're going to have to fight a whole bunch of SE-33s.
Sounds good.
I'm also not going to do this until we've destroyed the SA-11 site in the miner, but that's going extremely well. I've already got ground units engaging them.
I think if I take off immediately but climb at low power setting, I might save some fuel.
Roger, if you think so. I suspect fire, you're probably better on the ground. The F-16 does like to drink fuel. So, yeah, Space Chef, get airborne, and I want you to loiter in the western part of South. Hey, firm, that's the one you got to avoid.
Firenet copies orders.
Copy that, tracking it now. I'll head farther south and then push back towards the west once I get into the miner.
Roger, as long as you got 5 or 10 miles clearance, then I'll be happy. They are going to activate it in a moment, but I don't want to activate it until it's the time.
Convoy is down. 2 trucks remain.
Roger, I'll send the lone striker in who's already doing an absolute number on him. No, it's not a radar, it's just like think of an APC with no gun on it and a small aerial.
Okay, look out for that.
All I'm seeing on my F-10 is a whole bunch of Urals left, but it may just be the ground unit's not found it. Rage, just continue to loiter in your current location. I'm going to get you to RCB to Groom Lake, so you're pre-positioned for future missions. That's assuming that we successfully capture it. We already have a unit on the ground, and I hope there's only 3 Urals we've got to kill, and then it'll be sector captured.
Blood Caledon 233.
Good.
Request permission, take off Mesquite.
Roger, Caladane, you are cleared to take off, then turn right to 295. Can you also swap to 232 for me? So fired at, be prepared to move in the next few minutes.
Hi, that is the
Standing
APC,
by.
I think is the striker is talking about. That should be friendly. All I see is trucks. I don't have eyes on any command center.
Roger, Rage, just stay loitering for the moment. It's just been destroyed. It looks like we might not capture the sector, at least officially. It doesn't seem they've put in the ground car that we delivered to the other capture point into the mission. We will capture it post-mission, but it won't come with a message.
Black Grump has turned back west, approximately 5 minutes to on station.
Roger, Grump. Maybe there's nothing left by the time we arrive there. Apologies, but I think we might be able to get you onto the other site. We might not have time to get you home. So, Grump, your new tasking will be to hit the SAM site somewhere in Papa Bravo 09191808, that area. We will need to find it first. For the moment, I need you to stay out the sector. Expect a whole bunch of SU-33s to spawn. You're going to have to hit the deck, just stay on the ground.
Grub copies all. If my initial target is destroyed by the time I get there, I'll probably just land there and await further orders.
I've just put a marker in Papa Bravo 36. I suggest you go there now and use that as your just hunker down point. It's in a valley and should protect you from the flankers.
Grub copy has got tally on that marker, gonna head that direction.
Okay folks, it looks like we have destroyed all ground units. Annoyingly, it's not registered as capturing the sector because they haven't put the ground car we delivered last mission in. But we are going to proceed with hitting the SAM sites in Mirage and Sync South. Rage, can you do a final check and see if there are any ground units remaining?
Copy. Copy.
We'll go.
Once you've done your scan, if you can confirm there are no units remaining, Rage, your RTB to Groom Lake. Fire, you're clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff.
So we will not have a Patriot site. We should do, but we don't. The dangers here are, we have a Apache that is operating in the area. He's going to hunker down to make sure they don't attack him. The other danger is they go for unexpected in the Chinook. and drop in his Spitfire. So we need to try and keep them out of our sector as best we can. Caladane, when we might kill a few of the S-33s first, but the others will be further west. If you can get a shot off or two at the SA-11, then do so. That will also enable free the airspace up for us. Expect the eastern part of Mirage Sink South to have a significant SAM threat. Hi, are you on comms?
Yes, sir, I'm on comms. I cleared a couple of vehicles down here.
Turn left for me, 203. I need you to stay out the Mirage Sink South. Just for your information, things are about to get very spicy very quickly. We're going to activate a whole bunch of SU-33s.
Roger that.
Go ahead.
I'm pretty much here as a scout. So maybe I can go north and look for the other SAM site, possible SAM site to the northwest or something.
Yeah, Blood, I've got a broken landing here. I'm going to have to RTB real quick. I don't know if I can sustain a fight with one gear down.
Can you lob missiles from a distance?
Oh yeah, I can do that. We'll be alright.
Okay, I'm going to keep you in the air because otherwise we don't have time for you to RTB and get back up.
Copy that.
Right, Space Chef,
You guys
your moment.
then
Turn
friendly
left
ground units to the minor SAM site, correct? Is that a friendly
Turn right for me, 083. I'm going to get you cold and then I'm going to turn you hot in once Space Chef activates them.
082.
Space Chef, be prepared to go cold once the enemy targets are detected.
Copy. On heading.
All stations, we're about to activate Mirage 6 South. Grump in particular, you need to hit the deck. Rage, make sure you get on the ground as soon as you can.
Well, Grump copies, I'm landing.
That's spicy. Space Chef, turn cold, 097 immediately. Fire, you have 4 times MiG-21 at 271.
MiG-21, 271. Copy. Angels?
All Angels 13 cold. They're currently moving towards the SA-11 site, so you may not be able to hit them. Caladane, do you have the SA-11 on your RWR?
Just went live.
Roger, Caladane, I want you to turn left towards the SA-11 site and engage it.
Grump is safe on deck.
Space Chef cold.
In fact, cancel that as 4 SU-33s have just turned towards your direction. Fire 4 times MiG-21, turning hot 267. Space Chef, turn hot 280, 4 times MiG-21.
280.
Cavalry, you've got 4 times MiG-21, currently moving right to left. If you can't loose on the SA-11 in the next few miles, I recommend you turn cold. Nice work, make sure the SA-11 is still angry. Hi, can you make sure the SA-11 is still tracking you? I need its radar to be on. You're about to get mullered by 4 times MiG-21, so you might as well die heroically.
Yeah, I got visual of those MiGs. I was hiding in the mountain here. I'm climbing up, see if the SA-11 shoots. I got
Rage, once you're on the ground and safe, despawn.
9 o'clock, what's that?
SA-11's got real angry on someone.
Yeah, I've got High, who's keeping everyone entertained. Caladine, if you've got a range bearing, you can get
Oh, there we go.
Standby 1, I had a maneuver.
Roger, I only need it approximate. Just want to make sure I don't run fire or space into. Space, turn left 245.
Should be off my nose now, indeterminate range, 15 miles-ish.
Roger, if you manage to hit all the... There's one AGM-88 coming out. Caladine, turn right 048.
Defending SA.
Fire and Space Chef, turn cold immediately 083.
Fox 3, Fox 3.
Turning cold.
Roger, Fire, you can keep that to pitbull and then go cold.
Second, cold vector 083.
080, also 080. Caladane 055. Has anyone got the SA-11 still on their RWR?
Yes, SA-11 still angry.
Roger, we're going to assume that that's active. We'll focus on killing the cap first.
SA-11, just calm down.
Interesting, that might be you've hit it, but we'll assume it's active for the moment. Okay, Caladane, you can turn hot. You've got 3 times hostiles, 207, currently chasing some friendlies. 2 of them are at Angels 10, the third is at Angels 20. Fire, turn left 032.
032, fire.
Caladane, you've got hostile, Angels 9, 207, 5 nautical miles. If not visual, then turn cold 060.
060.
He's gaining on you fast. Recommend rapid descent, full power. Space Chef, turn hot 270.
270.
Fire, turn right 060. Grump, we were unable to take down all the SA-11s. Recommend you make a dash for Groom Lake. It's 20024 nautical miles. Space Chef, your target
Grump copies,
253 11 nautical miles.
253.
Caladane, keep power on, he's behind you, but he's out of range. Space Chef reports you've got contact at 2508 nautical miles. If not, turn cold 05075. Yeah, Space Chef, you've got a MiG-21 who's now 4 nautical miles away. Your missiles pitbull, go cold, descend rapidly at approximately 090. Caladane, keep coming 080. That's a splash, Space Chef, well done. You've still got someone on your tail, though. Fire Dad, turn right 220. You've got a hostile at Angels 9 for chasing a friendly. He's about 7 miles.
220.
Fire, your contact now 2338 nautical miles, Angels 10. Fire.
Airborne going Fox 3.
Nice job. Space Chef, now turn left 000.
Copy.
Splash 1 fire, good job. Caladane, just keep that speed up. I've got a Space Chef who's on his way. Space Chef, turn left 350.
350.
Fire Dad, I want you to turn right 250, get up to altitude. I've got 2 times SU-33. We're going to see if we can engage them.
It's 253. How many,
Space Chef, confirm
how
you've
far are
got
they?
contact on hostile 252, 11 nautical miles. Angels 8, currently chasing friendly at 012.
2523. Got it.
Space Chef, ray gun.
Space Chef, he's now on your nose 012. Caladane, hostile has ceased chasing you, but is about to be hit by an AIM-54. Which he has. Okay, Space Chef, get back up to altitude and turn 247. You've got 2 times SU-33, 30 nautical miles. Caladane, same target, 25036 nautical miles. Fire Dad, confirm you got targets 26320 nautical miles.
26320 miles, got them locked.
Roger, they are quite low, so you may have to be a little closer for Fox 3.
Yep. 13 miles, Fox 3.
Good job. The north, they both appear to be turning cold.
Alright, missiles pitbull going cold.
Good job. Fire Dad, turn right 090. I'll get Space Chef and Caladane to come in next. Just note we have 12 minutes remaining, so we may have to RTB very soon. Grump, there's only 12 minutes remaining, so if you have to drop any weapons to get to Groom Lake faster, do so. Space Chef and Caladane, you got 3 times targets. 2 SU-33s at 26021 nautical miles, 1 SU-33 at 250.
Got a contact at 18 miles.
Roger, Chef, that is a hostile 250 press. He's down low at Angels 8, so you may not pick him up.
Caladane fire, I got the left one bugged. Angels 8.
Flight Grump, can I get a
Got the right one.
distance to Groom Lake?
You should see it on your data link.
Yeah, I see him.
Grump, your fastest is 20016 nautical miles.
Space Chef, not Ali.
If you get very, very close, just still land it and hopefully we can
They're cold.
Space Chef, if you got anything on your radar, I've got nothing on my scope in your direction.
Copy.
Say again, is your radar
turning hot.
Space Chef?
Fox 3, 9 miles, Angel 7.
Space Chef, turn right 323.
Fox 3.
Fire Dad, when able, your cult direction is 100. Caladane, your cult direction is 080. Splash 1, Splash 2, third is still active. Space Chef, you've got a hostile 343, Angels 10 nautical miles.
343 for 10.
Report if you got contact. If you don't, turn cold 115.
Negative.
Roger. Caladane, turn left 055. Caladane, if you've got him, he's 273 nautical miles. Fire Dad, he's low 2806 nautical miles, Angel 6. You're very close. Caladane, come right 100 full power. Fire Dad, full power, turn left 040.
040.
Spaceship, now turn hot 030.
030 copy.
He's low, Angel 7, pretty much at the height of the terrain. You're going to be on his tail. He's at 015, 8 nautical miles cold.
Spaceship Reagan.
I may just be in your phone.
Caladane, turn right and hot 130, 5 nautical miles. Spaceship, your target now 055. Fire dad, recommend rapid descent and increased speed. SU-33 is climbing to engage, he's only a few miles behind.
Spike 14.
Sorry, Caladane, turn cold immediately. Turn 180 immediately. Caladane, your steer for target is 110.
112.
Spaceship, he's now Angels 220606 nautical miles. Fire dad, turn right 130.
130 copy.
Caladane, your target is 110, 12 nautical miles. Spaceship, your target is at 070, Angels 22. Now 8 nautical miles, moving left to right.
Is that him right behind me?
Affirm.
That's Angels 22?
Tally on him.
Spaceship, full power, whatever you do to shoot that bastard, because he's delaying us landing.
No top.
He's now 090, 10 nautical miles.
Copy, eyes up.
Roger, fire that descend and turn left slightly, 040.
Got a lock. I think friendly's maybe too close.
I'm clear, I'm clear.
Hot and you launch now, launch now.
He launched.
Hawk out.
Spaceship, you keep pressing on 100.
on Groom Lake.
He launched on me, I had to
right,
go
everyone
defensive.
RTB now.
Well, ground radio check on 243.
Hi, Graham, sorry, it's been very, very busy over the last few minutes. Exciting then.
Copy that, disregard. I'm just going to be landing at Groom Lake now.
Beautiful stuff, with 4 whole minutes to spare, well done.
Fire's down and safe.
Okay, Spaceship, you are cleared in next.
Copy. Spaceship touchdown. Some debris on the runway on the right.
Shutdown.
Caladane, you're clear to land in turn. Just remember, there is an F-14 halfway down, so that approach is dubious. Go around, you got 2 minutes. If you need to land on the other direction, do.
Welcome back to Debrief. First, Blues, Blood, Punch It.
Right, well, today's been pretty good. So, we destroyed all of the units at the site that we're trying to attack. We delivered a car to Groom Lake. There was a car missing at the southern capture point that should have been there for the last mission bypass. So I believe we should have captured the sector. But we'll have a chat about that afterwards. And then we also managed to attack Mirage Sink South and killed a bunch of SU-33s and MiG-21s and hit a bunch of launchers. I don't think we killed the site in the east there, but we also did a fair bit of damage to it, so that's pretty nice. And we got a load of spice, and I think we only lost one F-16, and that was our only losses.
Roger. A couple of minutes to burn, so let's have an F-16 or a couple of F-16s talking us through it.
Good.
Air-to-air for the F-16s went pretty good. I actually had 7 kills today. So, yeah.
Ace in a day.
Best
Air-to-ground F-16, Seed rolled into the first site, took out SA-15, SA-8 with harms, then proceeded to kill a pop-up SA-13 and drop 3 more JDAMs on random targets, and then went back, rearmed, and engaged the second SA-11 site with a pair of harms before got absorbed into air-to-air combat.
Super. Tomcat.
Tomcat. 2 artillery kills. Found a dubious paint job on my speed brake, but we've already fixed it. Maybe you saw that, Cap?
Yes, sir.
If not, have a look.
Roger. Yeah, no, I saw that. I'm going to pick one more. Hi.
Well, I grabbed the P-51, escorted the Chinook to the spice fields. No worms inside. So I went for a long adventure to the minor and almost an 80-mile flight with a Mustang. Pretty nice scenic flight. and then I got to attack some of the last ground units there, help a little bit, and yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Long mission on the Mustang, good fun.
Roger, guys. You were operating within 30 miles of the red humans today, which is interesting. You probably weren't aware of that. Right. Same question, but red.
Okay, yeah, pretty good result from our guys too. Managed with what we had. We had some loading issues at the start with some of the airframes missing that should have been in place, but we pushed along as the Arcanon do and made best with what we've got. Did a load of spice collection and pushed into the sector that we were after, and did some scouting around in some further sectors. So yeah, we on target.
Roger, I'll pick on someone. Frogfoot.
Yeah, okay, I'll go. Cap bypass in the Frogfoot. Yeah, my job was to attack a Fremen base. I took out one radar, but didn't manage to take out the rest. RTB'd, rearmed, went back and destroyed the radar, and landed back at a neutral airfield.
Roger. Mirage or Mirages.
Yeah, pretty uneventful flight for us. Took out some fairly unchallenging Fremen air-to-air, kept the boys safe, returned to base, one dramatic landing at the end. And the secondary mission for us was a little bit probing into another sector, so we've identified some targets for the next mission there.
Roger, I didn't see... Yeah.
Also, we did some metal-ground bombs at some SAM sites.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't see much red activity generally. Did you only take half of your airframes?
We had a bit of an DCS issue where most of the fixed wing airframes were unavailable to us for this mission.
I thought something was wrong, but it is what it is. Suck it up. That's it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll catch you later.